thank you. Oh, my skin is really bad.
Oh, you start to learn your better lighting.
Yeah, I watch you do it.
You watch me do it.
Yeah, I watch you do it
The
multiple
closer we get to the window, the better lighting will be on
good,
you.
that's good. Maybe it'll fix
So
my skin.
Oh, that starts looking... Now I can see why Jared dates you.
Oh, thanks. Cute.
Cute. You can start whenever you like. In fact, goes back one step. I think you're overcooking on your belly. The sun just came up a little bit. No, just one step back. No any further, you'll fall over.
No, I'm surprised you didn't let me do that.
I would have got ripped a new one if I purposely did that to you.
Probably.
I'd do it so it looked like an accident.
Hello, people of YouTube. I hope you are healthy and happy. And probably self-isolating, so we're giving you more tutorials so you guys can stay entertained. Today we are shooting with the beautiful Paloma, and we've got our incredible makeup artist Tiarna, who
hiding
over there. Peter and Tiarna have been working together for about 6 or 7 years now, and this is our second photo shoot with Paloma. I will leave their Instagram usernames down below. It won't be a link, you'll have to go type them in on Instagram, but they will be down below if you want to go check them out and give them a follow. We just finished filming for Inspire. Look, I'm getting so much better at this, Peter.
So you say.
Just finished
filming. Have you
filming.
turned your mic on?
Yeah. Yeah. We just finished filming for Inspire. Tiarna needed some updated makeup shots for her folio, and she sent through some reference photos, and Peter's created the lighting, and he's now just tweaked it a little bit, so that'll be up on Inspire probably by the time you guys are watching this. I spoke too soon, I'm not getting good at this, am I?
No, you're not. So
I'll throw it over to Peter.
No, you can stand there. I'm going to just feed you your lines like a puppet. We have decided, due to the issues in the world at the moment, that we are not going to do workshops till it's cleared up.
Yeah, I said that in the last YouTube video.
So in case they didn't see the last YouTube
Oh, okay, right, yes. Well, we are postponing all of our workshops until further notice, unfortunately.
So we're going to
do workshops via YouTube and do lives and get models in and give you guys tutorials and virtual workshops. Yeah.
That was terrible.
Okay.
That's right. Don't go too close. I can't go too close, can I?
No.
Because then I get visits in.
No, that's so mean. Why would you do this to me? Yeah.
So what Beck was trying to say, but in a really, really bad way, was this is going to affect everybody in business, everybody in home. It's affected us. We've just lost 6 months worth of work like that. Like bang, everything's been cancelled that was pre-booked for our next 6 months. Yeah. So we've got our other work that's not going to be affected, but we're also going to up with our time that we have. We're going to do more of our Inspire workshops for our channel, which are more in depth, and we're going to try and do more YouTube content that we can put up for the people who are stuck in the house with nothing to do. They can watch us do some photo shoots.
I guess you did explain that a bit better than me.
That's why I'm the boss.
Oh, okay.
Although you tell me you're the boss. What we've done, we have been doing a makeup shoot. So for Tiarna's folio, and I haven't done a makeup shoot for quite some time because most makeup artists don't let me work to capture the pictures. They want it too plastic, or they want to go crazy with feathers sticking out of their eyes and crap like this. Is where I know that I'm going to get shots within the style that we work with, and this is just a very quick look at the sort of different feels we did. The one thing we came to at the end is, while I'm looking down my viewfinder while we were shooting, I actually was looking at pictures like this, so I don't know where our green ones have gone, but any of the pictures that were looking here that I quite like those sort of blinky shots, and maybe not, I'll find one in a minute, maybe something like that. These shots, these are all looking well, but then when I come around and look at the model with my own eyes, see, that looks so different to that. But this picture has got no adjustments on, this is straight out of camera. So I said, hang on a minute, I want to capture the more pastel feel of this. And even our makeup artist agreed that she actually really liked, this was closer to what her makeup is than what that is. That doesn't feel as much like her makeup as this. So with these, we had a big scrim here and a big octabox behind me, and we floodlit it, we put some cutters on it, some bounce, and we did all of that. So I then come back and said, no, I want to bring it back to shoot what I can see here. Do you just want to rotate your chair a little bit and sit back center again, just so I don't get, that's it, perfect. I just didn't like the back of it sticking out one side. So now you can get back to it comfy. So what I see here, I really, really liked. So I set up my camera settings and came in and took a picture. Hopefully it's all still talking. Cool. Yes, it is talking. So the sun's come up since we were shooting. So let's just quickly go F4.
And it's gone again.
Just gone down. I'll just try it again now. Now the sun's dropped out. Still might be a touch light, but I'm just elevating the angle back right there. Beautiful. That's really pretty. Still up a bit. So I'm on F4 to 160. I'm going to go to F4.5. That's at 200. And all I don't want is any of the overexposure going off anywhere on this at all. That's getting better. So with this picture, that's all good and well. But if I look here, I've got these like, see this sort of shadowed panda eye. Now I know that that's not the makeup, because when we were shooting earlier, we don't have the panda eye there. We have a tiny bit of bag, which is normal, but we've got no panda eye. So then I came in and looked at it careful and just looked in here, and then I realized what the panda eye is caused from. If we lift her chin up, see the panda's going? And if I bring her chin down, see the panda's getting bigger. See how big the panda eye is getting now? Can you see that?
Yes.
What it is, it's the shadow cast by her eyebrows onto the bottom side of her eye. So it's the eyebrows casting the shadow down to here. So I thought, I want to keep this natural, but I want to get rid of that panda eye. I don't want to have to do this in Photoshop. Especially on color pictures, once we start dodging and burning in color, we'll start saturating and desaturating by whichever tool we use. So I decided to drop the octa up there to be shooting down. So you saw when her head came up high, the pandas went, which means if we get some light from up high onto her, that will stop from that panda eye effect. And I've got this turned down quite low, like a lot low. So I'm going to use the natural light through the windows. And I've done this, the makeup artist did ask me at the time, why didn't I just move her closer to the window? And I could have, it might take me 5 minutes to reset all of this over there. But it only took me about a minute to put that there. The other thing is I might have been in a situation where I couldn't move closer to the window. So this was something I used so I couldn't move close to the window, and that light has just come up. So it's the only downside of natural light on a cloudy, sunny, cloudy day. I'm going to guesstimate we just came up, I reckon we came up a stop, although is that falling again?
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to go to F5. I'm going to take flash off, otherwise it's going to confuse things. Take a shot. Yeah, see the jump is still going off. So let's come up to 6.3. Take a shot. And this is going to have to be still going off, so it's come up actually a lot.
It's probably going to go away in a second.
I know, but I'm just going to quickly do this.
Okay.
Just to show how annoying the sun can be when it's cloudy, overcast days. There we go. So now I've pulled that off, and if I quickly take a shot before the sun goes down, so I put my flashlight on now. Cool, beautiful, beautiful. And it doesn't flash. Oh, do I turn the pack off? Oh, no, the pack's still on.
That would have been funny.
That flashed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Triggers, hate triggers. And now it decides to work. My biggest hate in life is triggers. Doesn't matter what brand, they always give me troubles. Cool. Didn't flash. Still didn't. There we go. Bang. So we've lost a bit of light, just while my trigger was playing up, we've lost a bit of light. The flash is now gone off. I'm going to quickly, let's dial back to 200, let's dial back to f4.5, I think it was. Bang into there. That's a fraction too hot. Go on to f5. That's lovely. So you'll notice now the pandas have gone. They've still got a tiny bit of bagging, but the actual pandering shape, see how the strong pandering shape back there is in there? We've started to get rid of that by that light coming up from above. I'm going to adjust that a tiny bit more. Just going to drop it down a little bit. Oops, not that one. And this is just a me thing. This is just my gut feeling is to bring that down a touch lower. Yeah, I'm happier with this. So now this still feels natural light, and especially since it's shot at ISO, I've got this beautiful, just by having that bit of grain emulsion on it has taken off the razor sharpness off the picture, and you'll see that I didn't focus the last one, so yeah, this is to about where I like my focus to be. So I don't want my lashes razor sharp. I do want this slightly furriness to it, and that's what my 800 ISO is going to do. Now, by me memorizing what, sun's going up, sun's going down, I think it'll still be all right. So now that I've got that, we've gone through a little bit we did a tutorial on this as well, and we're covering about standing and so forth. And the model learnt a lot today, didn't you? How big a difference it makes doing beauty shots from standing to sitting. It just becomes easy, doesn't it? That light's going to be giving me hell. This is just one of those things that I get used to. So I'm just going 6.3 should be fine. I start to guesstimate my settings, take one shot, check my warnings. They're fine. That looks beautiful. That's stunning. That's so pretty. It's really good. Now, in our tutorial, we did do a lot of breaking the model, didn't we?
I'm allowed to say that.
So, I'm not allowed to say that. Do you find offensive me saying it breaking the model? Am I actually sort of like breaking you, resetting you?
Yes.
And there's no offense to it, is it? So you don't. If I say breaking the model, you don't see it as a bad thing, do you?
Some people got in their head that we were breaking people's spirits.
Or it was, oh, I know, I'm 100% against violence against women. Breaking does not mean that. What it is just taking out a person's way they were doing things and me having a little bit. Cool. If I think about Justin Bieber, I'll always get a weird look on my face, like that one. Yes, we got a weird look on our face. If we talk about chocolate, we'll get a different look on our face. Oh, well held. So if I say chocolate and money at the same time. There we go, it's chocolate and money. I can't say chocolate and money at the same time. If you want to marry her, you just need to turn up with a lot of money and a big block of chocolate. Cool. And not be Justin Bieber. Well, Held, you're doing really well. You're just ignoring me now. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. That's stunning. So what I'm going to do is just, because I can just shoot this all day. This is now the headspace I've got her now. This is just so much easier than earlier, isn't it? This doesn't even feel like modelling, does it? It's just like you being real. I do want to do one other quick change, and it's something I love, and it's one of the reasons I shoot with medium format. I love large format, and unfortunately, digitally, it's very hard for me to get large format. Well, I can't, there's no such thing. Or if there is, I can't afford it. So what I've got the 50 megapixel mirrorless Hasselblad. I have got a lift-on adapter, which we can put in our description. Now what this adapter does is it allows me to put a Canon mount lens on the Hasselblad. Now with a lot of the Canon lenses on this blad, I'd get a pretty heavy vignette happening because of the sensor size. But I'm using the Otus 100, 1.4, and what this is going to allow me to do is shoot a medium format camera at f1.4. which I cannot do any other way. So this is going to give me more a large format type of look. Now, I have to do my aperture changes with the adapter. My camera and computer are now talking. The only thing I don't know, and this is going to be a test, I don't know if in electronic shutter, if it'll fire the flash. I'm hoping it will. So with this now, it's really pretty. I've got this at 1.4. I'm shooting, cool, that's so pretty. No, it doesn't fire the flash. So we're going to have to put up with her baggy eyes. Sorry?
So mean.
I'm pretty sure. I'll try one more time, but I'm nearly certain I've had people turn up to workshops and been in electronic shutter on Sonys and they don't fire the flash. There might be a way I can turn it on, but this isn't about that. This is about what I can capture. This is the difference I get at 1.4 on a medium format. Look at the difference in the picture. Right, there's a colour difference, don't worry about that because I colour correct that out, it's a bit greener. But look at this gorgeous depth of field fall off. My makeup artist has just got the biggest smile on her face. It's sort of like, you just made my makeup look even better, right?
I'm a happy lady.
Yeah, happy lady. So with this, I am going to make it a touch lighter. Maybe there, that's so pretty. I have to manual focus. Now, one of the things that is a little bit, the manual focus alert on the X1 is a little bit, there's a lot of headroom with it, but I think, yeah. Look how razor sharp the catch light is in her eye.
Jeez.
Then look at the softness, how quick, by the time we get to the lashes, they're soft. And we get this, look at this stunning feel that we've just picked up in this whole look. And
it's glowing.
I'm going to be shooting, in fact, I'm very seriously thinking I wasn't going to buy the 1D X Mark II, but now I've started to see what I can do with Otus lenses. The only thing is I am restricted with movement. As soon as she moved, it's going to look really weird. Let's see if we, can you just do this across your face for 1 minute? Yeah, what you'll see, have a look at what's happened to her hand. Right, and if you look at her face is all distorted.
So what?
She actually doesn't look that weird.
So bizarre.
It's so bizarre. So I do really have to slow down. I'm actually shooting around about 1,000th of a second. If I brought this down to 100th of a second, we would get really weird stuff happening. Yeah, I'm at 1,000th of a second at 800 ISO, because again, I wanted that slight emulsion feel. But now let's just try and shoot some beauty pictures with that weird hand. It's really pretty. It's so pretty. The other problem I have is a decent blackout time through the viewfinder, so the model can see, can you see something different right now that you haven't noticed before? You don't?
I'm not sure.
You don't see this eye still open looking at you? Right? So I'm actually got both eyes on. The eye in the viewfinder is looking at my focus peaking, and my eye not in the viewfinder is looking at the moment to click the shot. That's really pretty, that's really, and it's also really weird not hearing a shutter, isn't it? But this forces you to move because you've got no idea when I took a picture. So it's another thing I call a model breaker, is they can't pose and click and move because they don't get to hear the click, which means they become more fluid and more natural with their posing. And these are stunning, these are so pretty. Do you like?
Yep.
A lot? Mm-hmm. Cool. So I've got the makeup artist liking, I've got the model liking, and I'm loving. I just need to do one thing to this picture though. There's a couple of things. The colour correction I need to do, but the main change this picture needs is that gorgeous, that stunning black and white. Put a little bit more of a curve into it. This doesn't need much at all. Yeah, finished. In fact, this is pretty much no Photoshop finished. Anyway, no, I'm not allowed to finish because Beck gets really, really cranky if she doesn't get camera time.
I think I'm biting anymore.
Oh, you need your wine, otherwise people say you didn't give Beck wine. You got your wine?
I do.
Well done. That's as good as you can do.
I'm trying to think. Oh no, it's like it's more so that I don't know what to say at the end because we're not we don't have workshops because.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for
You
watching.
could think, yeah.
Okay.
You could just be, you don't have to be a salesperson, you know.
What do the YouTubers say? Subscribe to my
Oh
channel.
yeah, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Subscribe to Beck's channel.
If I ever make a video.
If you ever make it. She still hasn't made that video she promised everybody.
I'll try and make it this weekend.
Okay. And now you gotta de-flee your boyfriend.
I'll try and make it this weekend. I'm feeling very sassy though, so it might be a sassy video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave comments and questions below. I'll have all of Peter's gear listed in the description and his camera settings, links to Instagrams of Tiarna and Paloma. And remember to wash your hands, and I hope you all stay healthy.
You gonna say goodbye?
I need to go buy cigarettes.
So, what are you buying?
Cigarettes?
Cigarettes.
Yes.
You know it's bad for your health, don't you?
Yeah. I'm stressed. We're in a pandemic.
What's a scratching of those? You shouldn't be touching your face.
I'm gonna wash my hands. You have a fly on your head.
We need to get that. Can you fix the camera?
See what she does to me?
That's good. All right.
Thank you so much for today.
Thank you.